my channel. This is going to be the first week of 2 uploads, so I'm very excited. I'm still working out the kinks, so I think we're going to do a Tuesday, Friday schedule because that's what you all voted for, so that is what you are going to get. But it is Valentine's Day tomorrow, so I thought, what a perfect day to do a Valentine's Day look. In case you guys need something last minute, thought it would be fun to do something a little bit more dramatic today, so that is what we are gonna do. I'm gonna start off by just priming my face with a little bit of the Stratus Soft Focus Primer. This is from Vapor Beauty, and I'm just gonna press that into the areas that I'm a little bit red or have larger pores. So mostly concentrating like kind of like in my T-zone, and then spreading it out just a little bit onto the outer corners. I'm still playing around with it, but I'm trying out a new lighting situation today. I finally got the soft boxes that you guys recommended, so hopefully the lighting is a little bit better. Like I said, still trying to figure them out, still trying to work out the kinks, so if it's not perfect, hopefully next time it will be. I'm gonna go in with just my favorite foundation, so use whatever you love and whatever you trust, because on Valentine's Day, you wanna look your best. If you're just going out with the girls, if you have a date, you want to make sure that you're feeling comfortable and confident in whatever you're wearing. Then just in case any extra product got on there, I'm going to use the side that doesn't have anything on it and just press that in. This will pick up any extra product so you won't end up with like a cakey face or anything like that. I'm just going to do a little bit of concealing work on my face, and then we're going to move on to eyes. So I'm not going to do anything under my eyes because we're going to be using darker shadows. So just concealing little spots right now. Grab a brush for that. Since there are going to be 2 videos every week, I'm going to try and keep the videos a little bit shorter. That way you guys won't end up with like 2 15-minute videos, which I know can be a lot. And I'm just going to, since we're going to be doing a red lip, I'm going to just put a little bit of concealer around like the redder areas of my mouth and nose. And that way we'll have like a really flawless base. You definitely still want this look to be breathable. You want to be comfortable. So I'm not terribly worried about covering everything up. This is just my comfort level, but you can obviously go even more coverage on the foundation, or you can spend even more time on the concealer. And now I'm just going to fill in my brows just a little bit. So I've been trying out Eco Brow, which you guys know. If you want a full review, definitely let me know. So far, I am absolutely loving it. The staying power is definitely great. And I think the color match is pretty good for me. It's a little bit warm. I got the shade Penelope, so I don't know if you guys have that same experience where it's a little bit warmer than you thought it would be. But what I do is I just brush everything up, and then I just kind of fill in the sparse areas after I draw a little line. I'm sure you guys know how to do your eyebrows, but if you want a tutorial on that, definitely let me know. I think you can see just the definition that you really get, and you get a much fuller brow, which I am very into. I'm not one to shy away from a full brow. It's just so frustrating when you have one brow that literally goes into the exact shape that you want it and the other brow refuses to do so. Is there like a trick for that I don't know? And then I'm always really careful to brush through my brows really well so that there's no like pigment just kind of laying on the skin. It's all blended really well. And this will give me like a nice frame for what I'm doing. I'm going to use some brow gel over the top of this. I'm using a new brow gel. You guys, I don't like it at all. I would not recommend it. This is the Pacifica brow gel. I'm using it because it's all that I have, but I would not run out and go buy it because it is so freaking clumpy and frustrating. It is not making me happy. I'm getting like these weird clear chunks in my brow every time that I use it. So the eyeshadow look that we're doing today is actually really simple on its own, but what's going to make it special is the graphic liner that we're putting on with it, and then a little bit of smoke, which just makes it very, very fun and flirty and definitely a going out look. So I'm taking the Laid Bare palette from Lily Lolo, and I'm dipping into the one kind of goldy color. I'm going to place this all over my lids. I actually got the inspiration from this for this look from something I saw of Selena Gomez. She had this beautiful kind of gold toned smoky eye with this very graphic liner and this orangey pink red lip. How many colors can I name in the rainbow? But yeah, I'm gonna really concentrate the gold at the inner corner, and hopefully you can see that's just a really pretty like warm wash of color now that I have on my lids. I'm gonna just grab a transition color. So I'm grabbing this color from my Ilia palette right here, this brown color. This has become like my favorite transition color. And I'm just gonna look straight ahead and try not to raise my eyebrows too much and concentrate this at the outer corner and then straight in, because this is a very sleek sort of cat eye look. So it's really concentrating on this outer corner. And now with a clean brush, I'm just gonna go over the top of that to make sure that this is really blended. So you just see a little bit of shimmer on the inside, and then you have this like very defined eye. But we're gonna give it a little bit more definition once we actually have the cat eye on. I'm gonna move a mirror closer to me because liner can be a tough one to do from afar. So you guys are gonna see it, so I apologize for that. You can see my lights, yay! Because I'm prone to making mistakes with this Well People liquid line, because I'm prone to making mistakes with this Well People liquid eyeliner, I'm actually gonna put some on the back of my hand because I don't love the brush that it comes with. And I'm gonna work off the back of my hand with a little eyeliner brush. This is a Japanesque brush. I got it so many years ago and it's still holding up really well. And I'm just gonna go back and forth to pick up the pigment. And now, carefully, I'm going to draw close to my lash line, pretty much all the way into the inner corner. And then finding from the bottom lash line, I'm gonna find where the point needs to be and just draw that. This isn't really a flick up, it's a flick out to make your eyes look longer. So just be wary of the angle at which you place the flick. And then I'm just gonna draw a thick line over the top of it. Once I have the basic shape that I want down, which is just a very thick line out to the side, I'm gonna go ahead and pack on some more of that color. So something that you should look for and what you're going for is when your eyes are closed to almost have it be a straight line out instead of following kind of the curve of your eyelid. I'm just gonna do the other side really quick. It's always hard to match up the two, so don't be tough on yourself. I have a packet of makeup wipes right here because I'm anticipating the worst. All right, with the power of editing, I have two that are relatively the same, which is awesome. So I'm gonna grab a different little brush. It's actually a lip brush, but I'm gonna use it to put on some eyeliner on my waterline. I'm gonna take it actually all the way in. This is kind of where the smoke starts to happen. So working really hard to keep it close to the bottom lash line, I'm just gonna drag whatever's kind of fallen from my waterline down a little bit. We can always clean that up later with concealer. Okay, going back into that Ilia palette, I'm grabbing the darkest color that's in there. I'm gonna start at the very corner where the flick ends and just place it over the top of that. And then start to smudge the two together. So I'm just really carefully pushing on it to start to lift some of the pigment and dragging that into the crease with the shadow. But you'll notice I'm not passing kind of the center line with the darker pigment. That's so you keep this whole inner corner very light. Taking this smudger brush that we kind of use underneath the eyes, I'm just going to really lightly go over and almost feather the liner to make it look a little bit less defined and a little bit softer. You can also do this with your fingers. So as dramatic as that line is, now that we've like really smoked it out, once you put mascara on, the eyeliner is like, almost looks like shadow instead of real liner. I'm just wiping off my fingers, the amount of black that we're using. So I'm gonna put on mascara and then we're gonna kind of clean everything up a little. So this is where you put on plenty of black mascara. I'm gonna put it on my top and bottom lashes. Okay, hopefully that didn't switch up too much. I had to do some battery swapping. So we lost a little bit of footage, which was just me putting on mascara, so you didn't miss that much. And the camera might have shifted a tiny bit, but we're all gonna survive, yay. So as just a finishing step, I'm gonna take this rose color because it is Valentine's Day. Add a little bit of pink into this eye. So also just warm it up a little. And then it's time to kind of clean up the eyes and make them look all polished and finished. So taking a little bit of concealer on just a flat topped brush, I'm going to define my brows a little bit by just going on the underside of them with this concealer, dragging it down just a little bit, and then blending. I really want this to look very clean underneath despite all the smudging we did. So I'm going to use this paddle brush just to carve out where I want the eyeshadows to stop, which is about here. And then I'm just going to pack on concealer below that, and then we'll blend it all out. I'm going to use a sponge to do this, and in combination with my fingers. Now grab whatever bronzer you love and go to town. I'll start up here, work my way in big C motions to really warm up the face. I'm going to take some onto my cheeks just so that I look a little bit sun-kissed. I'm going to hold up on blush until I have the lips on so I get a better idea of how much I should put on. But I'm going to take the Magic Luminizer from my little RMS Beauty signature set, and I'm going to place that on the high points of my cheekbones, just down the bridge of my nose and on my Cupid's bow. So I'm going to use Nopal all over, which is this orangey red. And then I'm actually going to take a lighter color. That's not it. I'm going to take this pink color. I'm going to place this in the centers of my lips. Right here. Right here. You know, that wasn't quite pink enough, so I'm actually going to go into this RMS Beauty signature set, and I'm going to place that pink color. Oh gosh, there's so much makeup on my hands. Right in the center. For blush, I'm going to use the Tata Harper Very Sweet. Place that right on the apples of my cheeks and work back. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this video and it inspired you for whatever you're going to do on Valentine's Day. I hope you guys have a very happy Valentine's Day, and thank you so much for watching. I will have a second upload this week, which is very exciting. That should be coming out on Friday. So I'll keep you guys posted about that over on Instagram. And other than that, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon. Bye!